Hey, June.
I'll be ballin' out like I'm Jordan in the 90s. I feel go retarded, man, I'm feeling like a hype beast. Never take a loss, I'll be stacking on my light green. Only 17, I'm retro pen, nobody like me. Shorty pulling to the crib, I want her right beside me. She gon' call me frozen by the way I'm always icy. The way that she be blowing, I'ma read her, call her Riley. Diamonds on my pinky, she be tasting hella brightly. Never finna stress about a bitch when I got dollars on my mind. Steady winning with my brothers in the stew, I gotta grind. And I remember when they hated on me, told me I was blind. Now they wanna be my friend because their credit card declined. Yeah, bands in the coupe, bitch, I'm finna skirt it up. To the bitches that be talking, I got money, yo, what's up? Purple babe up on my shirt, just like the Cody in my cup. You know, lil' shorty got that ass, I told her, baby, throw it up. Gang in the crew, pulling up to the stoop. And you know I ain't no crip, but my dollar's always blue. Keep it out like a flute, baby, this ain't nothing new. Yeah, the way I make it pop, RP my brother Woo. Shorty love me for the money, I ain't even finna lie. Diamonds on my wrist is shining, I can't even tell the time. You know they like my diamond chain, but I ain't giving them a dime. I finna get back to my brothers, all my demons in my soul. I be ballin' out like I'm Jordan in the 90s. I feel go retarded, man, I'm feeling like a hype beast. Never take a loss, I be stacking on my light green. Only 17, I'm retro pen, nobody like me. Shorty pulling to the crib, I want her right beside me. She gon' call me frozen by the way I'm always icy. The way that she be blowing, I'ma read her, call her Riley. Diamonds on my pinky, she be tasting hella brightly. I be ballin' out like I'm Jordan in the 90s. I feel go retarded, man, I'm feeling like a hype beast. Never take a loss, I be stacking on my light green. Only 17, I'm retro pen, nobody like me. Shorty pulling to the crib, I want her right beside me. She gon' call me frozen by the way I'm always icy. The way that she be blowing, I'ma read her, call her Riley. Diamonds on my pinky, she be tasting hella brightly.
Hello, everyone. We are back here today with another match of the MCM PowerPlay Season 1. This is a Valorant tournament, and this tournament is sponsored by StarTech. So huge shout out to them, and also MCM for hosting this tournament. We are quite a bit far into the tournament. We are already, this is a lower bracket semi-final, kind of. It's a best of one still. It's a match between Nevius and REG Indominus. We already see Indominus being on the defender side, and Nevius, it's an icebox. They have the Viper pick, and they're going for that default plan. There is a snake bite going towards the spike has already gone down, so a bit of a fast push me out to start things off. Already Yami gets 2 frags, and oh, the spike is being yeah, it's being stuck. It's already stuck, and the defenders already won. So fast attack, fast defense, and everything went by so fast. At the end of the day, all of the defenders, all of the attackers died, and the round went against them. So REG Indominus get the first round of this best of one. Remember, today we only have this best of one to be played, but after that we have a best of 3 tomorrow, I believe. That will be between Excelli and the winners of this match. So that's going to be a hot match indeed. Yesterday we did see Excelli lose it out to Resurgent on a best of 3 nail-biter of a match, but the shock dart immediately goes into the face of the Viper, and Arctic is down to 15 HP or so. Asvi, he sees a few players, throws a few shots with his Shepherd, but doesn't hit anyone. But on the second go, he does take down Papa Dog. Wreck-It though on the other side takes down Adaxol, and now it seems like a rotate is being called. Yami is there with the with the Vandal, gets 1, gets 2, should get the 3rd one. Arctic is just trying to save his life. Spike is down immediately right in front of Yami. And there's not much these players from NEV can do. Wreck-It does find something for his trouble with the Shepherd. It did get a headshot on the accuracy, but he gets taken down, and another round going towards the way of REG. And now this time around, this is the bonus round for Nevius. They can fully buy into all these rifles and maybe have some answer for the last 2 rounds. And we're here with our third round to start things off. The spike is dropped in mid, so it's a bit of a split from Nevius, but Wreckit does lose his life. So all those Vandals and Phantoms do not come out handy because the first pick went towards the way of REG. Excuse me, he's not seeing that player. He does manage to get away with his life, loses a little bit of HP, and he will heal himself up. He's readying that wall for, he's just ready for a push at any moment. Silva is coming there for his backup. He'll be able to get there in time, though. The barrier goes up. Nobody is contesting it. The Jet dashes up, and he is just busy with Vectron. XQC on the other side is holding the cheeky angle, but in the meantime, the rotate call has been made. All the attackers are gearing up towards that B push. Yeah, and it seems like they will get B for free. And Arctic, though, does get the frag on that. So Yami is there on to Hughes. Yeah, starting blitz in his back. Arctic is going right in front of him with the knife in hand. But Yami was just not quick enough to react to this. And he will be able to get away scot-free. They are focusing on to yellow, but Ideneko is there with the reactions and gets the frag onto Yami. So the players from REG, there are two of them. XQC goes through the wall, but Vectron gets one. Can he get the other one? Spike is just too far gone, and Vectron does not have enough bullets. But in the end, he does get the frag onto Ideneko. But it's just a consolation frag. He will die to the spike no matter what, and he does. Rebel does get away safely, and the first round on the board for NEV. Okay, round number 4, and all the attackers are gearing up towards an 80. Yami was there, but he just gets overwhelmed by the number of attackers coming towards him, and Tasvi is there, but he is blind as a bat, and he gets taken down. XQC comes to rescue, but only gets one frag. Wrecked on the other side, takes down Vectron, and it's all down to XQC inside of it. The Viper Speed gets popped off. XQC does get exited, but he has to heal himself up. He wasn't that far away with his HP, but still chose to heal himself up before taking the fight. But the fight did come his way, and he gets taken down. Adaxol, he just has to save that rifle because the bank from the side of REG is not that good, so they will be going back with that rifle to save it up and to maybe use that in the next round. So, as we go into round number 5, we do see both of these teams have the equal number of rounds on their hands. REG did get the first 2 rounds on the defense, but after that, it was all an EV show. And this time around, they do have the better weapons. There is only a rifle from the side of REG. There is a Marshall, and that Marshall is still alive and kicking. Vectron gets the first frag. That was a headshot onto Rebel to take him down, and he even comes back to get the sheriff traded out, and it seems like Tajvi has disconnected in the midst of all this. Ideneko though gets the frag onto Yami, and now it's going to be another slow push as yeah, the revive does come out. Alex is trying to hit the head of Wreckit, but he is failing to do so. Vectron still patiently holding that angle. But yeah, will get spotted out with that recon dart. Will throw a recon dart of his own. But will he catch anyone though? No, the recon dart gets destroyed and there's not much he can do. Tasvi still disconnected, but Excursion on the other side does find frag on the record. That is a Vandal. You can pick up to use in this push. Is he going to use it? Vectron, the headshot nearly misses out. And yeah, it's the clock is just too far ticked. I don't know if they can sensibly give this a go, but they are going to. Anyways, yeah, Exenico just swings and gets strung upon by Adoxol. Adoxol trying to get another frag on the board for himself. The Sova is still alive. Vectron has a Phantom in his hand. He should really be looking to save that. No, he cannot. That's Papadog. Swings in, gets the frag.
Toxin screen down.
Okay, Adoxol. He is there, and he just gets back. Yami is there, but he's getting tagged by that Viper wall. But yeah, so much Viper utility. It's all green. The whole screen is green, and Adoxol still trying to use that snake bite to deny that default plan. But the wall goes up instantly, gets taken down. The default plan is in a bit of a pickle right now. Yami is holding that long angle. He's trying to see if anyone is up there right beside Yellow, but nobody is. There is a player behind Yellow though. But yeah, that player should not be peeking anytime soon. But the general consensus of the attackers is still looking towards B. There's only one player inside of A, that is the Jet Tajvi. He seems to have reconnected, but still nothing is found nowhere. Excuracy is actually right in front of him. He peeks, he gets spotted, and he immediately falls back, saving his life in the process. Again, Yami readying that flash. As soon as that flash goes off, he will pick Arctic. There is a player jumping right beside you. Arctic himself does get tagged a little bit, but Tasvi will be able to get that frag. The Phantom recoil control comes out superior. Adoxol does spot out Wreck-It in front of him, and it's a little bit of a ring around the rosy between these two players, but the spike is going down at A. Tajvi does put out a player, but no kills gone whatsoever. Wreck-It wins the frag against Yami on the other side of the map, and the spike gone down in A. Oh, Vectron does open things up with a frag. He gets another one. Tasvi gets yet another one. And the spike has been defused in the meantime. Nobody from the side of NEV were actually paying close attention to that. The flank was coming in. That was just a bit too late. And again, the scores are tied up 3-3. Adoxol once again lining up that snake bite. They still have all the guns in the board for them. He gets tagged by that Howl Road. Oh, Yami, he has a big chance to get some frags. He gets one, he gets two. He can even get Exenico in the process. 6 bullets in the chamber. And Exenico just gets swung from all the angles. And now the spike is down. Wreck-It is, although ADSing to find the frag, but Yami gets an ace for himself amidst all this chaos. And yeah, with that ace, he is the first person to crack double digits on the scoreboard from the side of Oliver's, because he's the only player to have that. In the meantime, yeah, REG Indominus regain their lead once again with these 2 back-to-back round wins, but can they keep this up? Okay, a little bit of mid push coming out from Executor. It's Yami. He gets one, but Rebel is there with the knives out, and he gets him in the process. That actually, though, find the frag under Arch. He sees the 18 in front of him. His blades just go past him, and he is using that snake bite to just slow down these attackers. But on the other side, Papa Dog getting a very deep inside of a Vectron. Hello? A player just went out right below your nose, and he's just not aware of that. So anyone who looks up should get some info, but Echo does get taken out by Adoxol in the process. But Papa Dog, he did find Vectron. Vectron was completely unaware of this position from Papa Dog. He does have a sheriff in his hand, and his position somewhat known, but he's just surrounded by 4 players. He's going to get hunted down. He does hear the footsteps of the Sage right beside him, so he's going to go down Cube and try to spot that player out.
"30 seconds left."
Oh, excuse, he's just jumping, but he will still get the frag to close things out. And REG Indominus, they extend their lead by 2 rounds now. Okay, round number 9. Adoxol is still holding that snake bite ready to go. And Yami starts things off with that frag. He should find another one. And he does with 10 HP. He gets back there. The Sage is dead. So that he won't be able to get any health back. But still 10 HP. And he is just going off. Osby on the other side, though, gets more frags on the board for REG. And they are just alive and kicking. 2 players from the side of REG are very low HP, so they should go down with a single bullet. But Wreck-It, he has to be careful. Yami is right beside him. So a kill, even if Yami gets a single kill, he will be able to use his orbs to heal himself up. Vectron is holding a tight angle. Arctic, had he chosen to just cross that angle, he might have gotten a kill. Wreck-It is again holding a tight angle, but he gets spotted out by Tajvi. He heals himself up. Vectron shoots Arctic at the back of his head, but Yami on the other side gets the 3rd frag for him, and he's just glowing. He's at the top of the scoreboard, and that Champions Vandal is just showing off at this point. Okay, Adoxol chooses to just fall back. He's just lining up that Viper wall for his team. Yeah, he's still holding that snake bite angle. Yami, though, just goes off and starts things off with the entry frag. And the side of Nevius, they don't have the best of weapons, in my opinion, because it's 2 Sheriffs, a Spectre, and a Phantom on their hands. They didn't have the best bank coming into this round. And XQC gets 1, XQC gets 2. But he cannot get the other one. Vectron, though, is there to trade it out. And Adoxol gets final standing player. And yeah, our REG Indominus are just extending their lead round by round by round. Tajvi has brought out the operator in the last round, but it was just not needed at all. And now Nevius, they will have another go at it with all rifles on board for themselves. Ooh, XQC, he is playing a bit of a risky angle. There are players right below him. He gets tagged and spotted out, and he has to go back, but he will not be able to do that. Even Vectron uses his Hunter's Fury to tag out a few players, but he is not getting any frags whatsoever. As soon as he crosses the border, he instantly gets taken down. Yami, though, finds a frag for his troubles, but still, they have to go inside of the Viper's pit. It's a dangerous place to be, and he is just decaying time after time after time, and that Viper's pit might just be the one to give our Nevius the round win, and they do. Team Ace coming out from them as 4 players still alive to save their guns. Last round before the switch does happen, the side of REG, they have enough money in their bank to fully bow into this round, and then some more, so it should be a head-to-head fight once again. So, Yami, once again, holding that tight angle. The Viper's Pit has been pulled off in A, so I don't think anybody needs to worry about that. But, oh, Papa Dog, he was just jumping around, and he just gets taken out instantly. Yami, though, is getting pushed by Rebel. Rebel gets 2 in the meantime. The operator cannot hit, and now the B side is completely opened up. Vectron, he just pulls up that operator and goes back into B, and even a revive comes out from the side of Nevius, so they should be a comfortable win for them. The wall goes off right in front of their eyes, and he cannot be taken down in time, so they have to waste a few more bullets. But Rebel gets the frag onto Vectron. Excuse, he gets taken down. It's all down to Adox, he cannot do anything. It's a flawless round coming out from Nevius to end the half. 7-5 is the scoreline, and anything can happen after this pistol. It all depends on this pistol. If Nevius win this pistol, they can easily tie up the scoreline. And if they cannot win this, it's going to go up against them, and REG is just going to extend their lead a little bit further. Yes. Yes. Now I go for so. Okay, so a bit of a abrupt starting to the matchup, and Rebel, I don't know if he was ready. and he gets taken out. So that's a bit of an unfortunate even, but all the other players are already there. REG though returns the favor onto Accuracy. So yeah, Yami though, he is still holding the angles. He gets the frag onto Arctic. He was not aware of that position at all. Yami is still overhealed, so he can take a bit more fights. On the other side, Nico does manage to take out Tazvi. So they're still holding that angle. It's all down to Yami. No, sorry, it's not all down to Yami, but he is the one who is taking the brunt of this. It's all down to Wreck-It now. He gets one frag, but will he be able to tap the spike? No, he will not. He just charges into Yami and gets instantly taken down. So another round goes to REG, and now they can buy, whereas Nevius will not be able to.
Bleed them dry.
Okay, so we go into round number 14, and yeah, Yami has that handle in his hand, but Wreck-It, he will be able to get him down. Yami, though, managed to get away at the right moment, but he won't be able to get any kills as the players from REG, they just swarm that place and get all the frags for themselves. It's all now down to Vectron and Adoxol. They have the rifle in their hand, but they're not looking back. And the spike again gets dropped on Adoxol. Is there? He will be. Will he? Won't he? But now he won't be able to. Oh, he does manage to get one frag. He is just charging Papa Dog, but he has to reload at any moment. And Papa Dog is just running away. And Adoxol is taking this time to just reload that Spectre. He might catch one. He does, but he is 11 HP. Papa Dog, where is he looking at? Papa Dog, is it DC? Oh, what? Papa Dog, did he DC? What just happened to him? How did Adoxol pull this off? 11 HP, a clutch coming out from Adoxol to secure the round for themselves. They started off well with the better weapons, but they just could not handle the heat onto B main, and now it looks like REG Indominus are getting the healthy lead of 4 rounds. The bonus round should come out from Nevius. They can buy all the rifles. The Guardian is there in the midst of all this from Rebel. I don't know why he doesn't have enough cash to buy her. Oh, no, he does. Yeah, he does. So rifles versus rifles and 2 Spectres from the side of REG. Wreck-It start things off nicely with that frag onto Yami on ramp. Again, both of the owl drones going out should be able to spot a player or 2. It gets taken down. Wreck-It is still flashing, trying to see if he can catch any of the players off guard. Oh, Rebel, he wanted to take that fight, but he knew it was a little bit too much for him. Dashes away from it, lives to fight another. Why was Rebel healed though? He was 92 HP. I don't think a heal is necessary in that moment. But yeah, the Sage has heals, so it will give heals to anyone he can. Rebel is though aggressing. Will he catch any? Oh, he sees more. Okay, yeah, he does manage to get a frag. Gets yet another one. Dice to the hands of Excurity. Does he have the revive? No, he does not. Papa Dog though, it has the number on XQC and takes him out. Vectron, though, last person alive was from the side of REG. He gets taken down by Papa Dog, and it's a good round from NEV because they are able to win the round with 4 players up. And now, REG don't have enough to fully invest into this round, so it's going to be a scrappy pie from them. Shotties and Sheriffs. No Shotties. Sheriffs and Classics are the name of the game. Okay, and we are going into this. It seems like a bit of an unorthodox push coming out from the players of REG. Adoxol does catch one player. He does hit the shots, but Arctic is just ready. Vectron, last person alive, has a sheriff, and if he can hit the headshots, he might be able to lift to fight another fight. But Vectron has the right idea with that shotgun, but Arctic will just jump and get the frag onto Vectron, and they're closing down on that lead that REG were so comfortably enjoying. So it's still now a 2-round lead as we had at the start of the half, but the REG are now 4 rounds away from closing this matchup and winning this and kicking NEV out of this tournament. So it's still so close for these teams. Whoever wins will get to be in the loser bracket finals and will have their shot at the grand finals against Selly. But it's still being set up. So Arctic is gonna look below tube. Not finding anyone, and the players from REG, they are cooped up, and it's looking like a B execute coming out from them. Rebel does bring out the operator. But they're all focused on a Arctic 3 points away from that Viper's pit. He should be hearing all this coming out from the side of REG. The rotations are being called. Yami is there. He will flash and peek, and the default plant is default plant is disrupted by that snake bite, so they have to fall back. Again, another snake bite should go off at any second. The wall gets destroyed. XQC though gets the plant down and immediately goes back. Wreckit is right beside Yellow. He gets the frag, but immediately has to fall back. Yami gets Papa Dog, and he is just looking for more. The spike is sticking against Nevius. Now Tazvi is holding the angle right to the left of the wall. As he swings, he will find one, but instantly gets shut down. Yami though finds a frag for his trouble, but yeah, Edzineko goes for the push, takes him out. He is still taking away. Vectron though gets a frag with the last bullet, and now it's all down to Rebel with that operator. He won't be able to do much, and he's just looking to run away. He won't even be able to do that. Vectron gets the final frag. Okay, now Nevius, it's kind of a dire situation for them, but Edzineko aggresses and finds the fight for him, even looking to wall up the tube. Papa Dog is just scanning, making sure if the tube is necessary, if the wall and tube is necessary or not. Adoxol. The wall is there. As soon as he crosses that wall, he might be looking to take some fight, but accuracy managed to bring Yami back up. He is their top fragger, so he should be a very big priority. Tazvi though finds Arctic. He is seeing, he's even taking the fight with Edzineko, but he's very low HP, so the Sage should be looking to heal himself up. But yeah, the wall goes out. The slow orb does come out, but yeah, XQC doing it all, getting the plan down, getting the heals up, and Edzineko, he's looking to go for the revive, and he will be able to get the revive onto Arctic. He even gets the heal off, so the Sages are just doing everything. The spike is now planted, so it's going, the time is ticking against them. Vectron gets one, but instantly gets traded out. Tazvi is holding that angle. He is flashed. The spike is picked, but Edzineko uses this to get a frag. Yami, the last person alive, gets one, immediately dismisses and is getting aggressed, but gets another frag, and Edzineko also faces the wrath of Yami, and he is just on fire right now. 28 kills, 4 in the last round to secure the round for themselves, and this man is not stopping.
way.
So, Viper's Pit being popped on A side from the side of Nevius, and this is do or die for them because if they lose this round, they will be fighting up against match one. But from the side of REG, even though they won the last round, the money situation is not that good. Adox though managed to get the frag onto Ageneko and immediately gets grabbed by Papadog. Hits a headshot onto him, but still a trade is being made by all of these players. Tajvi though wanted to go up through that wall, but he won't be able to do that. Extras, he loses his life, but still gets the spike down in the process. Tajvi still hoping, still holding those knives out, and it's a 2v2 now. He will be able to still stay inside of the smoke. Is trusting those knives to get him some frag. He sees Papa Dog. The shock dart comes into him, but still, oh, he dashes up, but he does not get the frag. But the Hunter's Fury will pay dividend. Vectron, the patience pulls out, and it pays out for himself. Gets secured match point for themselves, and this is very much tournament point for REG Indominus, because if they win this, they will be able to kick NEV out and secure themselves a position in the lower bracket finals against Team Excelli. So yeah, they're just one round away from securing all that. On the other hand, Nevius, it's not looking good for them at all. They have to resort to an Eris, 3 Spectres, and only 1 Vandal in their hands. REG, the man trusted with that Vandal, what will he be able to do? A mid-aggression is coming out. Tineko is sitting inside that tube. He has been able to get a few frags in this position, and especially with that this close position, that Spectre will be very, very useful. The Reyna, though, loses of HP but falls back. Tineko loses his life in the process, and so does Papa Dog. It's all down to REG. He's even taken out Rebel with that Ares. What will he be able to do? A mountain in front of him. Even the Viper's Pit goes out. His position is given away, and he cannot win the fight against Yami. Yami closes this matchup with 32 frags to his name. Second to him, Extras with 16 frags only. So Yami, this man was not messing around. He is looking to secure the MVP of this tournament position for himself with this match. 32 frags in a single map. What a game coming out from Yami. What a game coming out from REG Indominus. Really sending the message to Excelli that we are coming for you tomorrow in that best of 3. So it was an interesting, very, very fight. Like it was a head-to-head match against these two teams. But after the sides did swap, it was the whole Yami show. He got all the frags and he secured all the rounds for REG Indominus and secured the map for themselves. So with that being said, REG Indominus do move ahead in the bracket, and Nevius, unfortunately, the tournament run has to end for themselves right here today. And yeah, that was the only match we had on the docket for today. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. with the best of 3 between Excelli and REG Indominus. Till then, everyone stay healthy, stay safe.